Becca here, and today's tidbit is a little about nutrition. So I think pretty much everyone knows that we have our protein, our fat, and our carbohydrates. But then we have our micronutrients, our vitamins and our minerals, and then you have your water. And those are all things that you need. Sometimes we're lacking in one area and it affects other areas. And sometimes we overeat in the processed, sugary, not healthy, fatty foods, and it makes us crave more and want more, and we need to eliminate that. But the best way to eliminate that is to start adding more of the healthy foods that we need. It's really hard to just stop something, right? It's so much easier to add. So if you eat so many vegetables in a day that you don't have room for potato chips, eventually your body starts to realize it doesn't really need those potato chips. Your body releases dopamine, and the food companies have figured out how to get you to eat junk food that releases more dopamine. Just like the blue light that is emitted from your television and your video game and your computer releases dopamine. And when you're releasing that dopamine on your phone at night, it prevents you from getting tired. And when you release that dopamine when you're chowing on some chips, it makes you want pretzels. So it's really a vicious cycle. And the best way to break it is to just overload yourself with the goodness to the point that there's not room for the bad stuff. Try reading a book at night, playing a board game. Try starting dinner off with a salad. There's so many different ways. A lot of times too, we are thirsty and we think we are hungry. So instead of grabbing that handful of M&Ms at 2 in the afternoon, grab yourself a bottle of water. You'll feel so much better. So in the virtual training group this month, we're doing a bit of a focus on our food intake. And you know, there's no one right way to eat. There's different right ways for different people. But there's some overarching principles that kind of follow all of these things. And the less sugar you have, the less processed foods that you have, the better off you are. Now, different places consider that process different ways. Some people say no grains at all. Some people say no potatoes. Some people, before you even get to that level, stop eating the bread and don't replace it with gluten-free bread. Stop eating the bread. Stop eating the spaghetti. Cut out the major things. And look at labels. So I have had a lot of clients do the Whole30, and I have had people dumbfounded at the things that sugar is added to. Did you know that your bacon at the store is not sugar-free? Your Italian sausage from the store is not always sugar-free. Your spaghetti sauce is not sugar-free. We add sugar to everything. And oftentimes we take the fat out and add more sugar so that we like it better. So it's a good practice to read labels or to even buy things without labels because it's a real whole food. The process looks different for different people. But if you just keep taking those steps and keep educating yourself and figure out what's right and healthy for you. It doesn't have to look like my eating. It doesn't have to look like her eating. But there's a healthy out there for you. If you have any questions, if you would like to dive deeper into anything that I just said, please leave a comment, send me a message. I would love to help you work through some things. Maybe even make another video explaining something a little better. So just let me know. I'm here for you. Have a great day. And as always, you like the video? give it a little thumbs up. It helps. Thank you.